I could have spent $15 on so many other things.
Nobody showed up.
This year's winter formal was pretty bad. Arriving at the dance an hour in, I could see maybe 40 or 50 people dispersed throughout the gym. Even though they ended up selling the minimum number of tickets, the dance was in danger of being canceled.
It still happened, so that was good. The turnout wasn't what we expected. We sold over 250 tickets, but not that many people showed up.
That was Kaylee Brody, the senior class vice president who was in charge of winter formal. She blames the low turnout on the date, something a lot of students agreed on.
It was a combination of the fact that it was very close to homecoming and very close to finals.
Mr. Velskow, athletic director and teacher in charge of a leadership class, agrees.
I think the date was a little close to the homecoming dance. It was also a Friday night. It's a little more difficult sometimes. A lot of kids are working, so that may be tough. And I think with it approaching finals and the end of the semester, there's a lot of activities going on, and so that kind of waned the enthusiasm.
Although the leadership committee was in charge of every aspect of formal, they didn't actually have control over when the dance took place.
The date was decided last year in conjunction with administration, the BOSA officers, and Miss With.
This decision ended up being a pretty bad one, but the reasoning seemed to make sense at the time. So, do you know why they decided? Because last year it was in February.
Right, and there was an overload of events that took place in February. It was all these events that were really crammed in, so they were trying to spread things around a little bit more throughout the year.
Even with all those events going on, most students would have preferred the dance to have taken place farther away from finals, homecoming, and the end of the semester. Juniors and seniors especially were unenthusiastic about this formal.
I think it was successful because a lot of freshmen and a lot of sophomores really wanted to go, and I think they had fun, and as long as there were some people who were having fun, I think it was a success.
But the dance isn't just a fun event for students. The money earned selling tickets is used to pay for the sophomore class's prom in a few years.
If they're depending on this for revenue, as a fundraiser, they didn't make that much money.
This lack of fundraising revenue isn't the end of the world, but it does mean a lot more work for the sophomores.
It just puts them in a position where they have to raise more money for the rest of the year. So they have to really kind of step it up.
So make sure you support the sophomores as they try to make up for this loss, and be prepared for a lot more bake sales. For Woodside World, I'm Kenna Beban.